Today's show is sponsored by the ABV Network Merchandise Shop. Pick up your logo merchandise by heading over to abvnetwork.com, clicking on Shop, and start filling your basket today. We are also sponsored by the Bar to Go. The Bar to Go offers a fully customizable carrying case that allows you to take your favorite distilled spirits or cocktail ingredients with you. Whether you're looking for something for yourself, a customized gift, or logoed items for your business gift shop, the Bar to Go can help. Check them out at thebar2go.com. That's the number 2 in the Bar to Go. Don't forget our friends at Neely Family Distillery now ship their unique distilled spirits directly to you. To order yours, simply call 859-394-3258. Tell them the ABV Network sent you. And now, on to the show.
Let's drink!
Welcome to the Bourbon Daily, the podcast about everything bourbon delivered to you every day of the week. Today on the show, we are going to complete a bracket challenge to determine the best cocktail by state. My name is McNew. Please join me in welcoming my co-host, Steve Akeley, along with our special guests, Dana the Dreamer 6, and Heidi and Jen Fasnacht.
Hey, gang, what's up?
Hi. How you doing?
Oh, we got the Fasnacht couple there. Look at that. Oh,
Cute.
Yeah. During the break, the intermission, I bet you they make out. So,
We turn the camera off. We're doing more than that.
Oh, there you go. There you go. All right. McNew, you said there's something you wanted to talk about. What is that?
Yeah, so I was wondering, what is the rudest unsolicited advice you've ever received, preferably from a stranger? Because you know mom and grandma is going to be giving you some rude advice sometimes. But from a stranger, what is the rudest unsolicited advice?
Well, one time I was on a bus. So it's going to the airport. The bus is totally full. Here I am. And again, I'm not going to blast the guy for saying this to me, but the way he said it, he lit up the whole bus. So I'm very frustrated. I just barely get there. Here comes the bus. I got to pull my luggage out of there. I'm getting, it's back in my corporate days. I had a suit on and, grab my jacket, just throw it over my shoulder, pop the trunk, get my suitcase and climb on the bus. And then of course I have to stand there. So I'm standing there and, on the bus. And, it's a full bus with corporate travelers. And this guy yells out, "Hey, man, I'm more zipped up than you are." My fly was down. The whole goddamn bus.
That's lovely.
Yeah, I wish you'd have just approached me and, said something. Instead, the whole, if you missed it before, you certainly got to look at it.
Yeah, he could have done it much more politer and quieter.
Yeah, he was not wrong. He was more zipped up than I was. But, I don't know. I guess that's the most rude one. It's funny, though, I'm sure. If it's something else, it's funny. If it's you, it's not so funny in the moment. But,
right.
Yeah.
Dana,
go ahead.
I'm sorry. Mine isn't advice, but it was the rudest thing said to me. I was with Big Box Home Goods Retail at the time, and I was a store manager, and I'm near the front of the store, and they had called for a carryout. It's a nice day out, so I'm like, I'll just take this. I just go to the radio, like, I got it. I'm up here anyway. Let everybody keep doing their jobs. And so I go walking up front, and this lady, she's probably in her mid to late 60s, and you could just tell she was money. She was dressed to the nines and just looked very elegant, whatever, and had her grandson with her, who I'm going to guess is probably 8 or 9. And the carryout was for a hamper, like a wicker hamper. It doesn't weigh anything.
Uh-huh.
And the child looks at grandma and goes, "I can carry it." And she looks right at me and looks back at him and goes, "Learn your place, boy. Let the help do the work."
Oh, whoa. Wow.
Yeah. Great thing to teach your 8 or 9-year-old grandson. Let the help do the work.
Yeah.
Wow.
Wow.
That's the rudest comment ever made to my face. And
see, and I would have walked it out to the car and just set it next to the car.
Oh.
Yeah.
And not put it in the car.
No, Heidi talks tough. She'd have loaded it up. She'd have come back cry. She'd have been wrecked for the day, but she'd have done the work. I know how she is.
I would have said there's a store policy that I can't actually load it into your car in case we do damage, so you have to load it.
But unfortunately, there's not that store policy, so you'd be busted.
Yeah, you got a phone call and everything else.
Yeah. Oh well, I take it.
It's been a great story for several years, so it's almost worth it to be that rude. That really
right.
Like that, 'cause I told that story so many times at work. It's like, yeah, you think you had it bad, and at least let the help do the work.
Yeah. Heidi, you ever get any bad advice?
No, I mean, I had I'm in retail, management. And so it's always
you heard it all.
Yeah. It's always with returns and everything. So I had a lady this past year who was really upset because she wanted to return all of these items. They were all the same like item. And apparently she got them for her birthday, and it was 17 of the same thing, but could be for different models. Yeah. And she wanted a gift card. And I'm like, I'm sorry, I can't do a gift card. This is our policy, blah, 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 blah. And she was like, you're just saying that, you know why? Because you're old and you look it. And I went, I own it. So I don't know if you're trying to hurt my feelings or not, but yes, I am old.
You're old.
And she didn't know what to say. She just turned around and walked away. And I think like the two associates that were standing there were like, oh my goodness, did you just? And I'm like, what? I wasn't rude to her. And I was like, but it shut her up. And
right.
They were like, do you really think you're old? And I'm like, no. Oh, like she just wanted to fight. So I don't know. That's probably like.
Yeah. Well, Dana, anything from you?
No, I will say the most recent one, it didn't happen to me, but obviously we're big Tennessee fans and we're very close to Alabama. So I will not wear my Tennessee stuff down there because I've worked there. I know how they are. I don't entertain it. But my boyfriend's brave and he will wear it. And we were standing in the checkout line and this old lady in front of us had a small kid with her. And she leaned down and tried to tell the kid to say Roll Tide to us. And the kid was like, I'm not doing it. And when that lady looked back and was going to say Roll Tide, he's like, I don't blame her. I don't blame him. I wouldn't say it either. And like, she just deadpanned. Because we don't want to hear it. That kid didn't want to say it. And there we were in orange. So.
There you go. You should have adopted that kid. That should be
I
yours now.
Grow up to be just like the rude kid lady.
Yeah, probably.
Those kids are probably friends somewhere.
It would have had a chance with you, Dana, but probably no chance living down there. All right. McNew, I think I know where we're at here. I saw this online. If you follow McNews, it always leads to a small talk. But
It does. But I was so pissed off about this. So, okay, let me say that I really did look like shit this day. So let me put that out there.
So you deserved it, maybe. Maybe you deserved it.
I was going to the gas station, okay? I'm not getting dressed up to get gas station pizza. But mind you, it was Casey's and they do have good pizza. But anyways, I'm in line. Don't. Yes, they do. I like Casey's.
Yes, they do.
Yes, Casey's pizza.
Yes, best gas station pizza ever.
That's our after deer hunting
pizza.
You have a very low level of if you're saying that's good. So yeah, I get it. I get it. There's people who have very low quality standards. It's fine. Go ahead.
No, I mean, for gas station pizza, it's probably the only one I'm going to eat. But I'm standing there with my sad pizza, looking like hell, and this old man behind me is like, "You got dogs?" And I'm like, "Yeah, we got a couple." "Oh, I can tell. You probably shouldn't wear black." And I'm like, "Sir, go fuck yourself, first of all. Why? Don't talk to me." And I'm just like, yeah, probably black isn't a good choice when you have a husky, honestly, but you don't really got to point that out in a gas station line.
Yeah, I saw all this. I'm like, this guy won. You'll be talking about this for years. He won.
I am. I'm so
he won the match. Yeah, there's no doubt.
It's like have no couth. Like
it's yeah.
No.
Like I didn't fucking ask your opinion.
No, so I didn't.
One time, Mandy had a guy say to her, "You know a lot about bourbon for a girl." Very offensive. I get it. Mm-hmm. But she brings it up all the time. So this guy is inside her head to this day. 8 years later, he's still swimming around inside her head because she can't go without bringing it up. To me, she probably knows way more than that guy, and she does. She lives in the world of bourbon. But I would just say fuck off and move on. I don't understand how
things get to live rent free in our heads all the time.
Yeah. Well, that's the same thing with the dog hair guy. Yeah. I mean,
the next version of this
the audacity to tell a certain person, don't wear black. Sir, go fuck yourself.
Well, okay. I don't ever say anything to my mom, and she's always loaded in cat hair. Should I say something to her or just let her go? I don't say anything. Just let her go. Because she's an old lady. I figure, people walk around, they're like, crazy cat lady. You expect it. But is that what you want to be, McNew?
I think as long as you don't as long as you smell like a cat or dog, they're going to get their fur on stuff. And I can vacuum these couches in our house daily. It does not matter. So
you have 4 dogs and 3 cats. You're going to have hair all over you anywhere you go.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. It's just going to be there. It exists in my life. It's Yeah,
Right.
it's a battle I lose.
Do you have rooms that are off limits to these pets? Like we always when we had pets, which we don't have any anymore. Unfortunately, my cat passed away. We don't have pets anymore. But when we did, we always had like the guest bedroom was never allowed for the pets because, there's people who have allergies and so we don't want any hair in those. Do you have off limit rooms or is everything?
Yeah, the dogs are not allowed in my office. The cats come in here during the day to get away from the dogs. They're not allowed in the kids' room because Saint likes to eat his toys, and that's a whole thing. And they're not allowed in the bathrooms or the bar.
So pretty much they have the run of the place, it sounds.
Yeah, I mean, if there's a door I can shut, it's usually shut. But all the open area, they just do what they want all day.
Yeah. I don't know. It's just an ongoing thing, I would think. So
it is.
And I'm sure you're going to get more pets too. So it's only getting worse.
Okay, I almost got another dog last week.
Oh my God! I'm getting you a dog for Christmas. So a little bit too new.
And a snake coming your way.
No, we do not.
All right. Well, guess what? It is time to drink. There's Dana's cat. So what's everyone drinking? We'll start with Dana. Dana, what do you got there?
Well, I'm just going to start with something really small I had sitting around the house to just kick things off. But it's not going to have a cork because it's a little mini twist up Maker's Mark. So starting light.
Starting light. Okay. Fair enough. All right. Heidi.
I'm drinking my Limestone Branch Angel Share.
Nice.
But she's opening a new bottle of it instead of opening that one, by the way. Oh, I just made her.
Oh my God, I'm going down here by the. Yes, I have another bottle.
She was going to open the new one.
Okay.
I ratted her out.
Yeah. Okay. So that was still very good. That could be enough to win. We will see. Jim, you're next.
I'm going to do a little Still 630 Maple Sunset. Picked up a couple of First Fridays ago.
Oh, that's good. That's good. We had an incident at Still 630. So we get there and we all go in and we're having fun. Legend, he likes that spot in the corner that has the table there. So we're back in the corner, we're partying. And I don't know, hour and a half later, we get a text from Danny. Where is everybody? I'm waiting out here in the car. Danny, it starts at like 5 o'clock. It's 6:30, 6:45 at this point. We're inside, Danny. Of course. He never thought to look inside. He sat out in his car. Because I was already there. We are there. We're like, did you ever think of checking the car? Yeah. Well, Misty apparently went to the restroom, but we were at the back. She was, she didn't see us, I guess. I don't know. And then went back to the car. They waited in the car.
It's okay. It wasn't your responsibility to bring him into the distillery and point out your location.
Exactly.
But
you think you would either check, or even if none of us showed up, you've making the effort to be there. He lives all the way out in O'Fallon, Missouri, so it's a long drive to get in there. You think you just go ahead and go in there and be like, well, I don't know if they're going to show up or not, but I'll go in there. Yeah.
You would just go in and get started, I think.
Right.
Later. No, I don't know.
That was an incident. So, all right. McNew, you're next. What do you got?
I have the Spirits of the Apocalypse Walking Dead Bourbon. Oh, that was a twist top. Never mind.
All right, Jim's got the lead. I think he's going to be in good shape here. I got Yellowstone more than halfway gone here. This is the limited edition from 2020. Let's see what we got here. Had a little bit of life left, but not enough to win that thing. So Jim wins. He's only doing one show, and he went 1 for 1. Not bad.
Right, cheers, Jim.
Heidi's fuming right now. Cheers. All right. We'll take a quick break. And then when we come back, we're going to be doing this bracket challenge, best holiday cocktail by state. We'll do that in just a few. Hello, this is Steve Akeley, owner of the ABV Network, and I'm excited to announce a brand new partnership with Leatherwood Distillery in Pleasant View, Tennessee. Many of you have perhaps heard of Leatherwood via our co-host on the Bourbon Daily, Kaylee Baker, who works there. Well, they're now an official sponsor of the network, and we look forward to everyone getting to know a little bit more about them. Company founder Andrew Lang brought his brewing and distilling hobby with him during his years of service as a Green Beret in the United States Army. Whether he was at his home base of Fort Campbell or during tours of duty in places like Italy or Afghanistan, Lang distilled whatever was available to him locally. We are excited about getting to know Andrew Lang and his team better via our programming and are planning a trip down there for the ABV Network crew very soon. In the meantime, check them out at leatherwooddistillery.com, where they will ship bottles directly to you, including their special Remembering 9/11 series, which is raising money for military charities. Seriously, get out there, buy some bottles, help a good cause, and let us know what you think. We're really excited about this partnership. Hello, this is Steve Akeley, owner of the ABV Network, and let's talk for a moment about our sponsors, the people that make this show happen. First up is our friends at Moonshine University. In 2017, I completed my Executive Bourbon Steward certification at their office in Louisville. The information I learned through lead instructor Colin Blake and their team there is something that I continue to draw upon frequently in my role at the ABV Network. It truly is the standard of establishing a benchmark of knowledge of the bourbon industry. From history to production to brands and people, it's all there. Check out their full listing of programs, including Executive Bourbon Steward certification, production classes if you're considering starting a distillery, and much more at moonshineuniversity.com. I also want to talk about Neely Family Distillery. Back in May of 2018, I met Royce Neely at Limestone Branch's Craft Bourbon Festival. It ended up not only being the start of a great friendship, I started to truly learn about what makes craft whiskey so amazing. You see, I had been a bourbon drinker for over 30 years at that point, and like many people who had been drinking bourbon a long time, I was hard-coded into thinking big bourbon was where it was at and craft was on a journey to get there. Spending time with Royce and learning the things he does to make his whiskey taste better started to really get me to appreciate how things like sweet mashing, open top fermentation, pot distillation, and the grains you are using not only makes your product taste better coming off the still, but also out of the barrel as well. I still love heritage brands and they make up a bulk of my collection. But when you find a craft distiller that is truly dedicated to the craft of distilling, you are drinking some of the best whiskey out there on the market today. That's exactly what's happening at Neely Family Distillery today. Check them out on the web at neelyfamilydistillery.com, or better yet, stop by and see them at their distillery in Sparta, Kentucky. And now, back to the show. All right, great job today, gang. Farnance, we'll have a brand new show for you tomorrow. We'll be mailing again, once again. Take care, everybody. See ya.
Happy Festivus. Bye, guys.
Happy Festivus.
Cheers.
Yeah, happy Festivus.
Welcome back to the Bourbon Daily. Today we have a bracket challenge to determine the best holiday cocktail by state.
Yes, we do. So here's what we've got here. Here's the lineup. So I decided to represent a member of the staff here. So Hot Toddy, Missouri. These are, by the way, not by us. This is done by I guess I didn't write down Yumly.com. Yumly.com has got this list on it. It's got all 50 states, but I picked out the states where we had people, from the crew in here. So the Hot Toddy, Missouri, that would be me, or I guess Heidi and Jim, since they're on the show here today. Eggnog Martini is Kentucky, so that's going to be Wes has got that. That's his horse. And then we've got the White Chocolate Peppermint Christmas Cocktail, long name there, for North Dakota, aka Miss Becca Sue. Then we got the Peppermint Martini, which is Indiana, and that is McNew. Then we got the Mudslide, Michigan, Justine. The Whiskey Smash, Virginia, Jeremy. The Bloody Mary, Arizona, Della. And this, of course, is made with bourbon, though. A Bloody Mary made with bourbon. And then finally, Milk Punch, Texas, Susie Cousins. So according to Yumly, those are the most popular cocktails by state. And here's how they're going to line up. So the Eggnog Martini, which is Kentucky, Wes, will be taking on the Milk Punch, Texas, Susie. The Hot Toddy, Missouri, me, Jim, and Heidi will be taking on the White Chocolate Peppermint drink from North Dakota, Miss Becca Sue. Then the Mudslide, Michigan, Justine takes on the Peppermint Martini, Indiana, McNew. And finally, the Bloody Mary made with bourbon, Arizona, Della takes on the Whiskey Smash, Virginia, Jeremy. There you go. There you go. So round number one. Here we go. The Eggnog Martini takes on Milk Punch. What do you think is a better cocktail? Dana the Dreamer 6, you are first.
Oh, I'm not like a creamy liquor person, but
both of these are creamy.
Milk Punch sounds absolutely disgusting, but I bet it's good. But the Eggnog Martini seems a little bit more interesting to me, so I'm going to go with that.
Eggnog Martini goes up 1-0. What do you think, Heidi?
Yeah, I'm going to have to, I'll go the same way. I kind of looked up what the milk punch was, and I was like, yeah, I'm out.
What is it?
Oh, I love milk punch. It's good.
What is it?
Yeah, you get that in New Orleans.
Milk with alcohol.
I have had eggnog and I've had martini, so I'm going to go eggnog martini.
You can get a clarified milk punch, and it's clear, but it tastes creamy. Oh, it's good. Good stuff. All right. Next up is Jim. Jim, what do you think, the eggnog martini or the milk punch?
I'm going to mix things up here a little bit because the milk punch is made with bourbon.
Yeah, there you go.
I'll choose that every time over vodka or gin, I guess. But
milk punch has life in this game. So, yeah, McNew, what do you think?
Milk absolutely disgusts me. I don't even put it on cereal. So I'm going to go eggnog martini.
Eggnog martini. McNew and her weird
Ugh.
situation. She just doesn't like textures and whatnot. All right, next up is the hot toddy taking on the white chocolate peppermint Christmas cocktail. That's the long name. White chocolate peppermint Christmas cocktail versus the hot toddy. Round number 2, up first is Heidi.
So first of all, how did hot toddy get Missouri?
I have no idea. It's weird, right? It should be North Dakota. Yeah,
No, yeah, right, or Maine.
I don't know what sort of research Yumley does. They probably just had some intern make it up. Be like, oh yeah, we did a survey.
Like when I think of hot toddy, I'm thinking when I'm sick, and I want to take all my medicine with something nice and warm and soothing that has alcohol in it. So, but
I think it's a football drink too. Like one of the football teams. Like, is it Ole Miss or something? They do hottie toddies or something.
Yeah, really? I don't know. So, yeah, I'm gonna have to go. I'll go with the white chocolate peppermint.
Oh, okay. Next up is Jim.
Well, my wife's wrong.
Yeah, there you go.
House divided as usual on these shows. So I'm gonna
Jim's go sleeping in the spare room.
Okay. My girlfriend will be around 12. So I'm going hot toddy for sure.
Hot toddy has tied it back up. Round number 2, McNew, you're next. Hot toddy or the white chocolate peppermint Christmas cocktail?
Yeah, I don't like hot drinks, so I'm going to go the white chocolate peppermint Christmas cocktail.
All right, I'm going to tie this thing back up again, going for the bourbon cocktail. I'm going to go with the hot toddy. That means it comes down to you, Dana the Dreamer 6.
Well, the only thing I really like less than creamy liqueur is peppermint. So I'm going to go hot toddy.
Yes, hot toddy moves on. All right, next up is the Mudslide versus the Peppermint Martini, round number 3. Jim, you're first. Mudslide or Peppermint Martini?
Man, this is tough. This is like, which is the best of the worst to me.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to put the Mudslide on this one.
Mudslide. That means Mudslide goes up 1-0. McNew, what do you think?
Usually when I've seen like mudslides, they have whipped cream and all kinds of extra crap on them. I don't really want all that. So I'm going to go with the Peppermint Martini.
Peppermint Martini. McNew voted against me in round 2. This is a toss-up for me, so I'm going to vote against her, and I'm going to go the Mudslide and give Justine a vote here. So that'll teach McNew. The Mudslide is up 2-1. Dana the Dreamer 6, you're next.
Well, for sentimental reasons, the first drink that I legally ordered for myself when I was 21 was Mudslide. So I'm going to go with the Mudslide.
Mudslide moves on, leaving McNew home for Christmas. All right. Round number 4. McNew, you're going to be first. The Bloody Mary made with bourbon, which I think it has its own name, but that's what they said in this article, versus the Whiskey Smash. The Whiskey Smash. Round number 4. The Bloody Mary made with bourbon or the Whiskey Smash.
So I actually think of these both as summer drinks instead of holiday drinks. So I don't know, maybe you can throw some cranberries in a Whiskey Smash and make it Christmassy. I'm going to go with the Whiskey Smash.
Whiskey Smash goes up 1-0. I'm going to go Whiskey Smash too. Again, bourbon based, at least the ones that I know of. I'm sure there's a twist on it, but primarily a bourbon cocktail that I know of. So I'm going to give it my vote as well. Bloody Marys, I don't know. I'm not really into those. That's not my thing. Dana the Dreamer 6.
I think I'm starting to see why I don't do cocktails and I always do straight stuff, because with a Bloody Mary, it has tomato and like Tabasco sauce in it. And no, not a tomato person. So I'm going to go with the Smash, because
the
like
Smash
berries in, I could be about that.
There you go. There you go. The smash moves on. So it's eggnog martini versus the hot toddy, the mudslide versus the whiskey smash. Round number 5. Up first is me. The eggnog martini or the hot toddy. Well, this is a no-brainer, right? I assume this will be 3-0. Hot toddy, of course. Hot toddy goes up 1-0. Dana the Dreamer 6. Eggnog martini or the hot toddy?
Definitely the hot toddy.
Hot toddy goes up 2-0. Heidi, you're next.
Eggnog martini.
Jim, help her out here.
I know it's going to lose now.
Yeah, so we'll house divided once again. We'll go with hot toddy.
Hot toddy moves on. It will be in the finals at this point. All right. Round number 6, the mudslide takes on the whiskey smash. Round number 6, up first is Dana the Dreamer 6.
I'm going to stick with the smash.
Smash. What about the love for the first drink and all that stuff?
If it came to what I would order today, it would definitely be a toddy over mudslide. Because
Okay.
like McNew said, all that sugar, and I hate whipped cream. So
Yeah. Okay. So the whiskey smash goes up 1-0. Heidi, what do you think?
Whiskey smash.
Whiskey smash is up 2-0. Jim?
Finally, she gets something right. We're going to go whiskey smash. We'll agree with Heidi.
Whiskey smash. All right. All right. Next up, round number 7. This is it. The finals. The hot toddy takes on the whiskey smash. Round number 7. Heidi, you're first.
Hot toddy over the whiskey smash.
Yeah.
Whiskey smash.
She's not really from Missouri.
No,
So sad.
no, I'm not.
So sad. I know she's not. Yeah. Okay. And we may kick her out too. I'm going to talk to the governor. I'll put in a call and I'm going to just send this recording and be like, what do you think? All right. Yeah. So Heidi has made it 1-0 in favor of the whiskey smash. Jim, you're next.
Well, let's see. Nah, let's not see. We're just going to go with the hot toddy. That's the better.
Toddy has tied it up. It's come roaring back. McNew, you're next.
Whiskey smash.
You didn't even think about it.
Have to.
You got to talk this through. You don't just throw something out there.
I just have to talk it through. She said she doesn't do the hot drink.
Hot toddy. I want a whiskey smash.
Okay. Whiskey smash is up. I can end this thing right now, or I can give hot toddy life in this game. I got to go hot toddy here. I mean, clearly it's this time of year. That's what you want. You want the hot toddy. And that means I know what Dana's got. She loves the hot toddy. So I'm going to throw it to Dana. Here we go. You're the tiebreaker, Dana.
I actually just looked up what college uses hot toddy.
Yeah.
And it's Ole Miss, so I'm going whiskey smash.
Oh, yeah. That's terrible. Terrible.
Yes.
Grievous error has been made. So that means the whiskey smash wins. That is Virginia. That means Jeremy is our representative in this year's Christmas Day parade that we'll be part of. So he'll be there representing that. So driving down Main Street. Yeah. Pasadena, California.
Cool, actually.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. If I won, I was going to invite you and your boyfriend. You're allowed to bring 2 other people. So I was going to bring you 2. All expenses paid plus a $5,000 stipend. But yeah, that's okay.
Well, blame Lane Kiffin.
All right. Well, we'll wrap this one up as we always do by talking about where people can find us. Dana the Dreamer 6, we'll start with you. Where can people find you?
You can find me as Dana the Dreamer 6 on both Instagram and what is it? Twitter? Yeah.
We don't know. First show even too. Heidi, you're next. Where can people find you?
You can find me on Facebook as Heidi Eller. Topol or Heidi Topol Eller, whatever. Anyway. You can
It's so Heidi-esque. I mean, remember when we used
on Instagram is Heller_barrel babe.
Yeah. She used to not even know her Instagram. She'd be like, I don't know. Okay. Yeah. I think and then it was always wrong what she said. So, yeah. All right. Jim, you're next. Where can people find you?
Sleeping on a
You
couch.
can find me in the guest bedroom. Or you can find me on Meta at Jim Fasnachts or on Instagram at FozJim. FAZJM.
All right, McNew, how about you? Where can people find you?
You can find me on Instagram at McNew ABV.
All right, for me, I'm an easy guy to find. I'm at Steve Akeley on Twitter, Instagram, or Facebook. I've got a website, steveakeley.com. We've also got a company website. That thing's abvnetwork.com. Check it out because everything that we do is out there. Previous shows, blogs, podcasts, so much more. abvnetwork.com. McNew, anything else to say before we get out of here?
I'd like to remind the audience to please give us a 5-star review. That includes comments. It helps new people find the show, which is very important to us. And if you like what we're doing, we ask that you please visit our Patreon page at patreon.com/the Network.
All right, great job today, gang. For audience, we'll have a brand new show for you tomorrow. Looking forward to that. Until then, take care, everybody. See ya.
Bye.
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 Peace. Before we finish the show, let's chat for a moment about Moonshine Still Pro. Moonshine Still Pro has a full line of products to help the home distiller. Whether you just want to experiment on a small scale on the stove in your kitchen or try your hand at a bigger setup in the backyard, Moonshine Still Pro can help. They have different still offerings as well as accessories and even grains from Goldstone Mill to help you make whiskey on par with what you get from your favorite distillery. They can even assist with a DIY still project by supplying some of the parts you can't make yourself. Check them out at moonshinestillpro.com. At the ABV Network, we're lucky enough to have some great friends. Amongst those friends is the Goldstein family, owners of Goldstone Mill. Goldstone Mill is a full-service mill offering a variety of heritage and heirloom grains. Their unique approach of working with mills around the country allows them to offer you affordable shipping opportunities to meet the unique needs of your distillery or brewery. They will consult with you to ensure the grains you are selecting meets the unique flavor profiles you are looking for. If you are a home brewer or distiller and you're looking for the grains that your local distillery or brewery uses, Goldstone Mill is the place to look. Check them out on the web at goldstonemill.com, call them at 217-254-6613, or shoot them an email at hello@goldstonemill.com.
The Bourbon Daily is part of the ABV Network. For more information or to become a sponsor, please visit abvnetwork.com. Thanks for listening and cheers.
This has been a Steve Akeley production.